Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Pablo and welcome back to the channel. I'm bringing you guys another episode of the NBA 2K19 MyCareer series here on GG Sports. And in this episode, we're going to be playing against the Charlotte Hornets, trying to get our first victory in the last 13 games. We're on a terrible losing streak. The Pelicans are pretty much tanking right now, which doesn't make any sense, but that's how they're playing right now. We're not playing very well, but before we get into this game and try to break this losing streak, I'm showing you guys my badges and my attributes as they were before I got into this game. So there of course have been updates. I'm trying to grind without spending money right now, so I'm only at an 80 and I'm still building up my badges. So you guys are gonna see the slow grind, what it's like building up your player without VC. Or purchasing VC, I should say. It's impossible to build your player without VC, but without buying VC. And we're playing against, like I said, the Charlotte Hornets. We're going to be trolling them because we're going to step out there in our Hornets jersey, our throwback jerseys, to show them that we are the real Hornets. We're going to come to their house and try and get this victory. And this is a winnable game. It's the Hornets. They're not loaded with talent. They do have Kemba Walker, and I do have a tough matchup versus Miles Bridges in this game. So this is going to be interesting. I always like to go right at other rookies, and we're matching up right along with each other. So we're going head to head in this game. So I'm going to try to embarrass him and show him that these are the players that you're drafting while I went undrafted. So I definitely have a chip on my shoulder in this game, trying to prove something. But Miles Bridges is going to put me on a poster to start the game. So less than ideal beginning to the game, but I do get it right back with a slam of my own. Not over him, but he did fall asleep on the inbound pass from Sheck Diallo right there. So this matchup is really important, but what's most important is that we get a victory, because we're really hurting right now for a victory. We haven't gotten one in a while, but I do get a slam and go coast to coast for an and one right there. And there is our nightly steal and coast to coast finish. We, like I said in the last episode, we do that pretty much at least once a game, but we do convert the and one after going to the line, and that will put Miles Bridges on the bench, or that will prompt their coach to pull him out after that foul right there. Nice and one right there by my player, and we are leading in this game by 8 points, and we have a chance to extend the lead, and Sheck Diallo is going to get a nice touch lay-in, and we push it to 10, but it's back at 8 right now. I'm going to find Elfrid Payton from beyond the arc, and that is just about as rare as seeing a unicorn. He never knocks those down. But it's not all flowers and roses on the court in this game, as I'm cold right now in the second quarter with about 5 minutes to go, and Miles Bridges is heating up. He's guarding me on this play, and I get a tough lay-in that honestly could have been called a foul. Lucky he didn't get his second one called right there, but we are leading in this game, and I'm winning the matchup, and I get a catch and shoot right there before we get into the half. And we are leading still by 6 points. Like I said, that's most important. I'm going to push it to 9 with another catch and shoot. And that would actually bring our point total to 12, as Miles Bridges is going around Zeller there and creating some space going around his teammate. And I allow another 3-point shot to go down by Miles Bridges. He responds with a 3 of his own, but I do assist on the 3 thereafter to Drew Holiday. And going into the half, we are leading in this game. I have 12 points, 1 rebound, shooting around 40%. That's always been the issue. We take a lot of shots, but we don't convert on a high percentage of them. So we have to work on our efficiency. We're definitely seeming like a volume player where you have to get him a lot of shots for him to be effective. But right there, I'm wide open for a deep 3. And that's going to bring my point total to 15 and our lead to 7 right now, as I'm going to get a cut and another and one on Miles Bridges. And I'm taking this personal right now. He started the game off dunking on me, so I really had to respond in this game, and I get an and one. I converted right there. We're up by 10, and I throw an alley to Anthony Davis. And when you're running in transition, you honestly could just throw anything up to Anthony Davis. It's really fun playing with him in this franchise. But I'm going to cut to the basket. Elfrid will find me for an easy flush. We are at 20 points with about 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, and another matchup mismatch right there is going to allow me to drive all the way to the paint for an easy slam. So I'm taking over in this game as we are nearly up by 20 points. I draw a foul right there, but we're playing very, very well as a team. This is the best that the Pelicans have played all season, And not to take credit, I feel like it is behind the performance that I'm putting on right now, as I find Etuan Moore in transition for an open three, and I'm also assisting Diallo right there for a mid-range jump shot and getting a steal right there, kicking it up to Etuan Moore, and I'm gonna get it back for a 3-shot attempt, but that one will not go down. Like I said earlier in the video, this game was not, you know, all daisies and roses, whatever that expression is. It wasn't all smooth sailing. We did have a couple of missed opportunities, and we did allow a couple of baskets, but I will earn the Player of the Game award, and this has been the first time that I've won it, because this is the first time we have won since becoming the starter. And I want to say that it's because I'm playing on Hall of Fame, but it's also because we're without Julius Randle. I know that has a huge impact on our production from the bench, but we're up by 120, by a score of 120 to 108 by 12 points. But I'm not finished. I'm gonna get an assist to Shaq Diallo, but that will conclude the game. There's only under 30 seconds to go. We finish out with a victory and a final score of 124 to 108 versus these Charlotte Hornets. So we break the losing streak. Let's hear from my player on the victory.
You find that rhythm?
You know, I just went out there trying to follow Coach's game plan. I mean, we all did, really. You know, he knew exactly what we needed to do to win this game, and we all just stepped up and got it done. Simple as that, really.
Well, the execution was on point all night. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it.
Interview?
Oh, yeah?
Right this
what's
way.
up, Griff? What's up, guys?
Hey, hi.
Come on over.
Thank you. I wanted to ask about your teammates. How do you feel your relationship is with them now that you've had some time in the league under your belt?
The short answer is I couldn't do it without these guys. You know, the camaraderie in the locker room is great, and I feel like I've really grown as a player, as a person, you know, working with these guys. Hey, we all out there looking to win games, right? And it's so much easier to do that when we all on the same page.
Sounds like one big happy family.
I guess you could say that, yeah. You know what? Go ahead. Write that one down.
All right, guys, that'll go ahead and wrap up this episode of the Sharpshooting Shot Curator. And I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will take this player into the park and Pro-Am. So you guys are going to see some different gameplay other than the NBA. So look out to see how this player translates to the park. I'm already going to be at a slight disadvantage because a lot of the players on the park are already above an 81. So definitely tune in, and I'll see you guys in that episode. It'll definitely be a fun episode. You guys don't want to miss it. I'll see you guys then. Later.